Hi everyone, and welcome to the Tina Talk Show. Today, we have yet again another special guest here with us. Please give your warm hands of welcome to Alice Lugendo, aka Porcatello.
Thank you very much, Yustina. My name is Alice Lugendo, as she already said, and I'm currently in university, my second year of university. I am an international student in Australia, in the city of Perth, studying at Edithcon University. Part-time, I do makeup, and also I do digital creating in all my social media platforms, including Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. Thank you so much.
I'm very excited for your presence here. So, without further ado, we are going to look into the life of an international student. You know, as you said, that you study in Perth, Australia. So we're going to dive in deep into the international student's life, but also we're going to look through the life of an uprising influencer. Unajua siku hizi influencers are on the rise, eh? Yeah. So we're gonna base first in the international student section. Are you ready?
Yeah, of course I am.
Okay. So, how has life in Australia been so far? Like scenery wise, or how are the people there? What's the culture? How's the food? You know, everything. Give us details. We want to know. We haven't been there, so please share.
Well, Australia has been quite an experience.
Mm-hmm.
However, chakula sio kitamu.
Ha, chakula.
Sio kitamu because it's like most of the food is inorganic, you know? Like when you're in Tanzania, yeah, you get yani kama ni kuku wa kienyeji, ni kuku mzuri, aliyelelewa, amekula, you know, outside, but there ukipewa kuku hata sio mtamu, you know? But apart from that, if I speak educational wise, everything has been so great. I like the way they teach students, the way they treat the students as well. They treat you as if you're there to learn. Yeah, like you're their own, you're there to learn, and they try their best to make sure that you understand what is going on. They'll take most of their time, you know.
Yeah.
Culture wise, most Australians honestly are very conserved. So if you want to, I don't know, interact with them or talk to them or make friends with them, it needs you to have a bit of
an outgoing spirit.
Yeah, like you need to push yourself to actually go talk to them. Personally, I only have one white friend, and that one white friend I was introduced to by my aunt there. She was like, "Oh, Miss, she's called Mackenzie," and then from there, that's when we started talking. But I have no any other white friend apart from that.
Really?
Yeah.
Like, for instance, when you're in university, I'm pretty sure you interact, like you visibly pass one another in the corridors. Yani unataka kuniambia hujambefriend mzungu pia yote?
Okay, look. So the thing is, right? In Australia, kwanza kule ajira ni nyingi. Ajira ni nyingi sana, so people just get jobs. So most of them, there are very few who actually go to school for uni. Kwa hiyo mkifika pale mnajikuta tu all of you are like international students, and like other people are just from Asia, and most Asians kwa sababu their English is not good, they don't like to talk to other people, so unakuta wao wamekaa kiwao, and then you guys the rest sasa sio Tanzania, wa Kenya, wa Zambia, wa Malawi, Zimbabwe, that's how you guys. Kwa hiyo hivyo, then wazungu, for example for me, nadhani nimesoma na kama wazungu wawili tena, to the brother and the sister one semester, basi sijai kuona tena. So so I mean, people can work and get paid more than you who are studying, you know.
Yeah,
mtu anaenda anajenga, maybe is a builder, but
They're
he
like-
gets paid more.
They're like also part-time jobs.
Yeah, exactly. There are a lot of part-time jobs. So you can work na ukalisha familia, and you can live very comfortably even without going to school. So hiyo ni changamoto nyingine maybe ambayo imeweza kunifanya I haven't met a lot of white people as well, but the scenery and everything else is so beautiful.
Really?
Yeah,
like,
it's very beautiful.
what kind of scenic view did you see that you'd like us to?
Well, I mean, Australia, you know, like Australia is a desert. So the countries, the states are outside, like on the borderline, and the Middle East is the desert. So there are a lot of I mean, what is that, quad biking that people do in the desert
Like,
area?
oh, like for, oh,
Yeah, the
yeah.
quad biking and stuff. And then also beaches. There are a lot of beaches. I think Australia is among the most luxurious place if you want to go to the beach, because it has a lot of beaches like around the area. So when it just starts to get hot, everyone is all over the beach. Like the beach is actually full, but surprisingly, it's always clean. You know, like it's not
So
dirty.
you're trying to tell us that in terms of if you're going there for education wise, for exploration, of enjoying the scenic views, okay, well, let's put aside the food because no place like home. I
Yeah.
get you. Like we're so used to chips, my eyes, and
Mhm.
stuff. Like yeah.
Yeah.
So I can understand that home is home.
Mm.
That's really nice.
Yeah.
I see that you're actually enjoying the thrill of
Yeah.
Australia.
Of course.
Okay, so they say that there's nothing new in the world.
Mhm.
Yeah. So much rather it's a re-establishment of already founded things. So what did you find in Australia that's not in Tanzania, but you would love it to be established in Tanzania?
Quickly, I can say like three things.
Mm-hmm.
First of all, is the transport system. The transport
Yo.
system in Australia is very convenient. Like you would want to buy a car for your own luxury, but you may live without having a car, and your life will be very
Still
okay,
smooth.
like very smooth. First of all, the buses are timed. Like you go to the bus station, the bus takes you, and if you miss the bus at a specific time, then you
Mm-hmm.
will have to wait for the next bus. You can't stop the bus to wait
So
for you.
like how long do I have to wait for the next bus?
It depends. With for areas, for example, like maybe in the city where there are a lot of people, and also it also depends if it's rush hour, maybe around 5ish, 6ish, when everyone is getting out of work. Um, a difference between one bus to the other in terms of time, maybe 5 minutes. But
Wow.
then as time goes on, the time increases 10 minutes, 15. Because, for example, the trains there, they work until 2 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
So, but when it reaches around 11ish p.m., the trains take up to an hour,
That's
like from one train to the next one to come at the same stop. Yeah.
I remember boarding a fast train
Mm.
back in Malaysia.
Mm.
I liked that experience because, like, yani, you just pass through and then you reach the destination. All you have to keep in mind is the destination that I have to drop off is this one.
Exactly.
Otherwise, I'll have to take another train and then come back all the way.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so I get that.
Yeah, so the
Another thing?
transport system also, I think work as well. As I was saying before, that there are a lot of part-time jobs. Kule watu hawadharau kazi at all, and the reason why watu hawadharau kazi is because they get paid really well. So I think in Tanzania maybe tukianza kulipa watu vizuri, it will make people to also start working, kwa sababu kule a person can be really comfortable kusukuma matoroli yale ya supermarket yale, kuyasukuma from the parking lot to take them back.
Yeah.
You know, so long as that person is getting paid per hour, it doesn't really matter. Lakini huku ukimwambia mtu afanye hivyo, there is no
Alafu
way.
at the end of the month, yani, I get that psychology.
Yeah, exactly. Afu kule sasa people get paid per hour. Kwa
That's
every
very
2
encouraging.
weeks, exactly. Every 2 weeks mshahara wako unaingia. So hata ukitumia ukisema maybe next week wiki nimetumia la vibaya, wiki ijayo utajibana because you know in the end of the week unapokea.
Australia is a developed country.
Yeah, it's a very developed country.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can see where we're learning from.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also another thing that I'll bring here is
take all the time that you need.
I don't know how to say this, but I think maybe leadership and stuff. Like the way one of your ongoza their country. I personally have lived there for more than a year now, but simjui prime minister, I don't know the president. I see what you because like everything, so unajua how things are just like vimepangwa in stages. Kwa hiyo huyo mtu anayekuhusu wewe kama sijui ndo sijui nani mtendaji, sijui mwenyekiti wa kata, sijui nini, that's the only person you will see, and that person will solve the whole issue. You don't have to be like, oh, kama wewe ni rais unatuona. You know, and things like that hapana, like everything just gets solved according to their own level. Kwa hiyo inasaidia hata wale watu wa juu wanakuwa wanafanya vitu ambavyo
it ensures a smooth running
exactly,
of
things. Yeah, kwa sababu sasa huwezi kusema tena maybe umuite president aje kufix the road of mtaa wako unaokaa.
He's very busy.
Very busy, exactly, and the country is big, so yeah, I'll bring that as well here.
Thank you very much for sharing with us. Like, that's really dope. The transport system, the leadership system that have been established there, and also the work themes. I think we'll establish all of that really in the next time. With time. Okay, and also last but not least, so there are like parents and relatives that discourage people to study abroad. Like, they limit their children or other people's children from exploring the world. Eti kwa nini yeye aende akasome USA? Yeye ni nani? For what? Ataenda kuharibikiwa. So as an international student, could you give us like the significance of studying abroad and how like those significances should like convince those parents and relatives on, you know, letting a student be free, let a child be free to explore and study in other countries?
Well, I do understand where those parents are coming from.
Yeah, so do I.
Yeah, like I do understand kwa nini wanasema I don't mtoto wangu ataenda kuharibikiwa. Kwanza, the education system here inambana mwanafunzi mpaka anapofika form 6. Kwa hiyo kama inambana mwanafunzi mpaka anapofika form 6, ukimwachia tu, that person will be like, wow, so now I can do anything in the world, you know? Lakini nje ya nchi, they see everything every single day. Yani hamna kitu kipya, you know? Kwa hiyo wao wenyewe wanakuwa wanajua jinsi ya kujicontrol. Umenielewa? But also, mimi ambacho I would advise most parents who are against mambo ya abroad ni kwamba mtoto aharibikiwi, lakini I believe kwamba one's character is the one that can destroy someone. Like, mtu mwenyewe akiamua kwamba mimi nimeenda shule kusoma, yes I'll have fun but I'll do 1 2 3 4, I'll be careful, nini and stuff like that, you will always be a good person, you know. Lakini kama mtu mwenyewe kama yeye anaona there is no importance of being careful in whatever that they're doing, they don't care, then in the end of the day utaharibikiwa too. Because for example, where I stay, people start drinking from Wednesday to Sunday, because siku ya sobriety is Monday and Tuesday only. They you know, kwa mfano kama mimi ningekuwa, I was like, and
you know, peer influence inachangia. So if you were among the people who like, I just wanna, okay.
Yeah, and also like inabidi tu ukae ufikirie the future more than the present. Kwa sababu kwa mfano, there's this one time I went to a concert with a group of friends, and then like I refused to drink because I don't drink, and then they were like, sisi kuanzia leo hatuto kuchukua kwa sababu you don't drink. How come you don't drink? We don't work with sober people. Kwa akili ya kawaida you could have said like, kwa hiyo mimi nitakuwa sina marafiki, you know. And then now unaanza kunywa so that you can be accepted in the community. But I don't think if that's right.
In real sense, that's
not right. It's like alcohol bullying. I can call it I can call it alcohol bullying, because why are you bullying me to drink alcohol? I don't want to.
No, they're like forcing you to be.
Exactly. Kwa mimi, I understand where the parents are coming from, but I think ukishamlea mtoto wako kwenye makuzi mazuri na ukamwelezea kwamba duniani hivi vitu vipo, but you have to think about the future. Kama huyo mtoto wako yeye anakuelewa wewe na anaelewa what is really going on in the world, then hatuharibikiwa. It's just them. Yani mtu akiamua, kwa sababu gani hata hapa Tanzania kama ni mtu kuharibikiwa anaharibikiwa tu, because like even there's a lot of influence generally in university. So I think you're just supposed to tell your kids what is going on and then just let them free. Just uendelee tu kuelekeza kwamba kumbuka kuna moja mbili tatu, kwa sababu binadamu watu tuna tabia kusahau, you know. That's why inabidi tuende kama ni kanisani every week au msikitini ili tuendelee kukumbushwa hivi vitu.
Are there mosques in Australia?
Yeah, they are, but I've seen very few because Australia is an Anglican country. You know, it's under
Oh.
British.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so yeah, zipo lakini sio sana kawaida.
But Roman Catholic churches are
Yeah,
there,
they're
like
there. They're
not
there.
only Anglican.
Yeah, kuna Roman Catholics, kuna Pentecost, all churches which you want are there.
Okay.
Yeah.
I see you have another bongo life there.
Mhm.
Do you eat ugali there?
Yeah,
You
ila
ever did?
yeah, I have. Like in sasa unga, you have to find an African shop to
There are
get the
African
unga.
shops in
Yeah, there are
Australia.
African shops. There's this one even owned by a Tanzanian guy.
Ah.
Yeah, kwa anatuletea vitu vya Azam, you know? Yeah.
Vitu vya Azam. Okay, and we're back. So, as we're entering into our second section, we are going to dive into the life of an influencer. How, like influencing, it came about in the rise during COVID, like 2020. Unaona TikTok pale, people started becoming content creators, people started getting paid. Yeah. So, Alice here is a rising influencer. And as an influencer, there are things that you go through naturally. So, as for we people who would like to learn from somebody who's rising, let's get to know, like, what are like the benefits, the cons, like what are the perks of becoming an influencer so far?
Um, Influencing is really good. Generally speaking, it's really good, and it has a lot of benefits as well. For example, you can get brand collaborations. You know, it's a very nice feeling to work with a
Yeah, like your face
with a nice
is the
brand, you know, and things like that. And then also we earn money,
yeah,
you know, like
like for
earning.
instance, kunya fruity and like nalipwa.
Yeah, so you earn money, and then also um sponsorships, affiliate marketing. You know, it's really nice to.
Yeah,
I
you
think
get
also inategemea na mtu, you know. For me, I find it very nice and very satisfying, but some other people may not want to be doing such kind of a thing as well. Yeah.
yeah. So like one of the benefits is that you get to become an image broadcaster of something. You get paid.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. So like so far, what are like the challenges that you faced as an influencer?
There are a lot of challenges, honestly, especially when you're still rising. Like, you know, first of all,
Unaishiwa maneno.
first of all is the financial. I don't know how to explain this. I don't know, see financial capability, see nini.
Financial
Influencing,
capability.
like influencing takes a lot of money, because if you want your content to be good, if you want brands to follow you, then you need to
Invest in it.
invest in it. Like you need to invest good quality, a lot of time as well, kwa sababu you need to sit down and utulie uedit hicho kitu ulichokitengeneza, you know, like things like that. It's a lot of work, but like I feel like if you're enjoying it, it's not really a big
It's
deal.
worth the hustle.
Yeah, it's worth the hustle. Alafu pia it requires a lot of patience, kwa sababu you cannot just wake up in the morning one day and you'll be earning money. No, it takes time. Kwa hiyo pia like you need a lot of patience. Lakini pia another thing is hate from people. Well, personally, I haven't got a lot of hate yet, maybe kwa sababu I'm still rising. You know, as you go on, ndo
Kumbe
watu
unataka
wanazidi
kuchukiwa.
kukujua. Hapana, sio hivyo, as in watu wengi wanavyozidi kukujua ndo vile ambavyo watu wanaokupenda na
They dig in
wasiokupenda,
deep.
exactly,
They try to
wanaokupenda
get
na
to know,
wasiokupenda
they
are
find your
there, exactly, yeah. Kwa hiyo like for now, because like I still have a small community of people, I'm still growing, so I do not really have that much hate. I got hate once, niekaga this anonymous link on my IG, but I really don't want to talk about that because it was it was really pointless. Ile mtu nadhani alikuwa tu adipendi. Anyways, yeah, and then also what else? What's another challenge? Also watu wengine huwa especially kwa hizi nchi zetu za huku, most people think that influencing is like a waste of time, and it's not a real job, and it's also so it depends on the way. Me honestly, I believe it depends on the way you use your social media platform. kama ukijaribia your own image, yes,
That's
later
on
on
you.
inaweza ikawa shida, but if you use the platform wisely, I don't think if it's a problem.
Yeah, because
So,
like influencing itself, the word, it means you get to capture something, people, behavior, you get to build character.
exactly.
Yeah. So thank you very much for this amazing dialogue. So like right now, I think we should do like rock, paper, scissors, and one of us gets to decide on which PlayStation game we're playing. Okay. So let's go. Okay. Rock, paper, scissors. Ah! Okay, and we'll be right back with the game.
So apparently Alice chose football to be our PlayStation game. I started whining because I didn't have a single idea how to play, and Alice pushed me and said, "Get a grip, loser." So we were 20 minutes into the game. I still didn't get the hang of how to shoot or score. But I guess it was beginner's luck because Alice happened to score on my goalpost. Ha ha ha. Anywho, so we were playing, and I apparently got that DASO was apparently coaching both of us. I guess it's moral support. And might I add that whenever I was shooting the ball, it always happened to be going outside of the net or towards the ground. I guess I need to work on my aimings. I even got a yellow card and it was so exciting. We got back to our second half and apparently Alice managed to score another goal, yet this time it happened to be her own goal.
Okay, thank you very, very much for tuning in to the Tina Talk Show and having to have welcomed our warm guest, Alice Lugendo.
Thank you for having me today.
It was a pleasure.
Don't forget to tune in the Tina Talk Show.